Hi, I'm going to be making a gift card holder, and I'm going to be making it out of the third purse from the Paisley Cricut cartridge. This is the shadow, and I cut the purse out at 3.5 inches. And this is the main layer, and this is the shifted layer, and this is layer 1. I am not going to be using the apple from this cartridge. I am going to be using the apple from the Create a Critter cartridge. And this is the main apple. I did not use the shadow for this one because I'm putting it on top of the purse. This is layer 1, and I cut that out of sparkly paper. And again, if you've listened to any of my other videos, I do not use the glitter paper that sheds or the sparkles come off. It just makes a mess of your Cricut mat. And so my recommendation is to cut out any of the sparkle paper using the multi-cut function key, and I would do that 3 times. I would set it for 3 times. The next layer is layer 2, and that's the leaves, and the 2 little red dots underneath that is layer 3, and that's the cheeks for the apple. Okay, this next step is really important if you're going to make it into a gift card holder. You do not want to tape your main layer onto your shadow. What you do need to do is put the shifted layer on top of your main layer, because we're going to take this to the sewing machine and stitch the sides on, so you will be able to put a gift card in between the purse and the shadow. One other thing I wanted to mention that I actually added to this at the very end is I used a safety pin and added the word thank you, and it is easier to hole punch your purse before you stitch it down. I've already stitched one side of my purse down, and so it was not an issue, but my suggestion is go ahead and hole punch that with a very tiny punch, and it's just easier to do now than to do it at the very end. Okay, I just added layer 1 to the very bottom of the purse after I've stitched both sides down. This also helps stabilize the stitching that you've done on the ends. I just added layer 1 to my main apple. I just added layer 2, which are the leaves, to the apple. I just added layer 3, which are the little cheeks, to the apple. I just added the apple from Create a Critter to the purse that I made from Paisley cartridge, and I also added the button. Okay, I just finished making my my apple purse gift card, and if you remember, I told you about the little teeny tiny hole that we punched. I went ahead and added a thank you strip. I hole punched that at the one end and used a safety pin, and then I tucked in a pretend gift card temporarily so you could see what it looks like. And it actually, you could probably do it either way if you want to. I wanted my handle to stay behind, and that's what it looks like when you're finished.